In our Torah portion this week, Ki Tisa, just prior to one of the most dramatic scenes in the Torah, the golden calf, we find the words to the prayer that we sing every Shabbat, Vishamru. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam barit olam. The Israelite people shall keep the Sabbath, observing the Sabbath throughout the ages as a covenant for all time. Ve'ni uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash. It shall be a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days the eternal God made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from the work and was refreshed. What does it mean for us to keep Shabbat, to observe Shabbat today? According to Pirkei de Rabbi Eliezer, which is a body of midrash thought to have been written by Rabbi Eliezer ben Hyrcanos during the 1st and 2nd centuries, keeping Shabbat means neither to do any work thereon, nor to kindle fire thereon, neither to take forth nor to bring in beyond the limit of the Sabbath, even 1 foot, nor to fetch in his hand something which is not his food, nor the food for his cattle. In the 1st and 2nd centuries, for observing Shabbat, it was to not do work, to not light fire during Shabbat, and to not walk too far, for that would be like work, even if it were to get food for yourself or food for your animals. For those of us living in the 21st century, observing Shabbat might mean something else, such as lighting candles on Friday nights, baking challah in creative shapes, having a special Friday night dinner, coming to synagogue, or turning on our computers to participate in Shabbat services, hearing Torah read on Saturday morning, refraining from email correspondence from Friday evening to Saturday nights, or other practices. And why do we observe Shabbat? Well, it's a commandment in the Torah. Or somehow we feel compelled to do so because we know it's written in the Torah. And as we read within the verses of Vishamru, it's like imitating God. For in 6 days the eternal God made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from work and was refreshed. Shavat vayinafash. I like this translation of vayinafash as refreshed. What else might we do that refreshes us? Go for a walk in nature. Take a Shabbos shluff, that Saturday afternoon nap, or more. I find that my meditation practice is something that refreshes me. As much as I try to meditate every day, I find that Beth Emmett's Friday night meditation further transitions me into Shabbat and gives me that sense of vayinafash, being refreshed, especially on weeks like this one, which was a heavier one. Taking a few deep breaths, focusing on my breath, helps me slow down and relax into Shabbat. So let's try it. If this is the first time or if this is the nth time for you, I invite you to take a comfortable seat. If you're able to put your feet on the floor, whether you're here in the sanctuary or wherever you're sitting, watching remotely, to have what we call a gav yashar, a straight back, yet shoulders down, and maybe back to open our heart space, expanding that room to breathe. I invite you, if you feel comfortable to do so, to close your eyes if you've not already, or maybe just have an unfocused gaze in front of you. Take in a deep breath and let it out. And then another deep breath in. And out. As we just breathe normally, not forcing the breath, but just reflecting on it, watching it, seeing where it arises and falls, maybe in our nostrils, maybe in our lungs, maybe in our abdomen. And as we reflect on Vishamru, I invite you, as you breathe in, to breathe in the word Shavat, that word that means rest. And as we breathe out, to breathe out the word Vayinafash. And if you want to put a little emphasis on that sh at the end, do so. Or if the Hebrew words are less comfortable and you'd like to choose English words, breathe in rest and breathe out refresh. Whether it's Vayinafash or refresh, if you feel comfortable, you can make a little bit of that sh sound, pushing that extra bit of carbon dioxide out of our lungs, inviting more oxygen into our body. And continue to breathe normally. Just observe as we breathe in Shavat and breathe out Vayinafash. Breathe in rest, breathe out refresh, as we continue our Vishamru meditation silently.
Die, 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 die.